What's up, fellas? It's your boy, the King. We back at it. Got a very important topic I want to talk to you guys about today. Hopefully you were able to see some of my last few videos at the club. But I really got to talk about this because 99% of you male on this earth are betas, and you need to become more alpha. So today, we're going to talk about pussy, okay? We're going to talk about pussy. Now, I'm 21 years old, and I'm already a PEP member. Pussy eating professionalist. I already know about different kind of pussies. I know what the smell is supposed to be like. I know what the taste is supposed to be like. And I know what location you're supposed to be in with your head. Now, see, I'm only 21 years old. I just look young because I eat pussy and eat watermelon. Now, those two go together. Watermelon and pussy go together. It helps you for your long-term health. So, most of you are betas out there, and I came to help you. So that, prime example, ice cream. Nah, the ice cream is melting. You're supposed to eat the ice cream, keep the ice cream cool. Because you don't like it when it's melting. It's the same thing with pussy. When you fucking a bitch, you need to have that ceiling fan on. And if they don't have a ceiling fan, you either need to crack a window or you need to bring a portable fan. Because you want to keep that pussy, like, you know, at a good temperature. You don't want that shit to get hot and start to melt. Because it starts to get sweaty down there and it don't taste so good. Alright, in a minute, you're gonna start to taste like something that's all sweet and everything. But then when the sweat start coming through, you're gonna taste some salty ass shit. And you don't want that. So you gotta treat a woman's pussy like ice cream. And an example I used the other day to another friend was a Reese's cup. Reese's is what? Chocolate. Now most of you like fucking a black bitch. So if you fucking a black bitch, you know, you want the air on. Because you want to keep the pussy cool. Same thing with a Reese's bar. If you got a Reese's bar, you want to keep the bar cool. You don't want that shit to melt. Because if it melt, the inside starts to turn nasty and, you know, start to be all bland and everything. The same way with pussy. Alright? You need to keep that shit cool because you don't want it to melt. It's going to taste funny. And that's not how we got to be. So, most of you males out there, I got to mention, are some beta simps. Do y'all know before you eat pussy, you're supposed to go down there and inspect it first? Like me, I've done this all my life. Before I even think about putting my lips on a bitch pussy, I take my little magnifying glasses, you know, I put on my prescription glasses. I go down there. Sometimes I may have a little flashlight, you know, or sometimes I might have to, you know, draw up a map of, you know, different locations, you know, inside the pussy. You know, because there's different locations, so sometimes you might want to have a little map, something that just tells you where to go, you know, like north, east, southwest, you know. So there's only certain locations you want to go inside the pussy. You don't want to go towards like the center because that's mixed with blood and, you know, vagina, and, you know, it kind of got more like a cheese smell, and you don't want that shit. And then you also want to stay away from the right side, because the right side is more towards like where the shit or like the piss be dripping, you know, when they use the bathroom. So there's certain locations where you know you want to go, but it depends on the woman. That's why I'm saying you have to go down there and you got to do your inspection. These hoes do inspections on us before they get with us, okay? So you need to do an inspection on them. Women, I'm gonna tell y'all something, fellas. Women like a nigga who come out their comfort zone, but then when a nigga come out their comfort zone, they don't want to try. Like this one bitch who I came out my comfort zone for the first time. Alright, she told me she had an STD about 5 years ago. I came out my comfort zone and I still went down there because she was like, when she tell niggas that, they get up and leave. So I came out my comfort zone. I went down there. But you think she liked that I came out my comfort zone? Hell yeah. Did I like the fact that she had an STD 5 years ago? Fuck no. But hey, you gotta be willing to come out your comfort zone and show them that you got a lot of courage and you got a lot of confidence, okay? Because that's what build women with men, is their confidence, okay? And if you watch some alpha male strategy videos, shout out to him. Check him out, Alpha Male Strategy. He'll talk about confidence. He'll talk about everything that a woman looks for and that you need to do with a woman. I'm telling you right now, that's what it is. It's confidence. You need to have confidence when you eat that pussy, okay? You need to do it like, you know, like whatever your favorite food is. Like my friend, his favorite food is a cheeseburger. Every time we go to McDonald's or Burger King, whatever, he be tearing these cheeseburgers up. Like he can eat a cheeseburger in like 5 seconds. So that's what you need to do with that pussy. If you really desire to eat that pussy and you really want it, tear that shit up. Why not? Go crazy. Have a buffet. Like shit. I mean, it's free. You ain't paying a bitch for it. unless you fucking a young bitch. And you fucking a young bitch and you eating her pussy, she may be like, can I have $40? So you gotta watch who you fucking with. Now, personally, when I eat pussy, I don't like to eat pussy over 25. And I'm gonna tell you why. Pussy over 25, it start to develop a little bit more. They grow more hairs down there. They don't shave them. Some of them start to get a different odor. They go from a lemon odor to like a sardine, like Long John Silver odor. And that's not the kind of pussy I like. Because after 25, they really stop maintaining it 24/7, I feel like. And I've dealt with that, you know, in my experience. And I just don't like that. And it's true also, I'm gonna tell you, you also want to stay away from pussy where they got kids. Now, if you fucking a bitch and she got a kid, you do not eat that pussy, and I'm gonna tell you why. The miles are up, okay? The miles on that bitch is up. If a bitch fucking 23 and got 2 kids, you ain't nothing but fucking a bitch with 70,000 miles on her. Kids take up 35,000 miles of your body, so you fucking 70,000 miles. You can't even, it's not like you get her a new vagina. You can't get her no new pussy, so I mean, you just gonna be stuck with that. But I'm saying, don't fuck no young bitches that got kids, because they worn out. Okay, they parts are worn out. You don't want that shit. I fucked the bitch who had a kid. She was only like 20. That vagina was the wrinkliest vagina I think I've ever seen. Like, that shit was wrinkled as fuck. I almost wanted to give her some drugs and iron that shit. Like, that was fucked up. Wrinkled ass vagina. I'm telling you, fella, don't do it. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Like me, like some days I may be like, yeah, when was the last time, you know, your pussy had to shower? Or when was the last time you was on your period? Or when was the last time you took a pill or a shit, you know? And when was the last time you cleaned your pussy, you know, to clean? Don't be afraid to ask questions. The more questions, the better, and that'll really help your self-confidence. And that they'll like that. If you ask a woman, when's the last time your pussy been clean, and she happily answer it to you, she like your confidence. And you need to keep up with that, okay? Now me, I'm not afraid to ask women whatever. I'm really not. So whenever I fuck a bitch, I will just ask you anything. I will go savage. I'll just say fuck it. Now I got a friend, alright? His name is Mike. He hooked up with this one bitch at his school. Now I'm not gonna say the bitch name, because I'm just not gonna say the bitch name. I don't want her trying to get no second lawsuit at him. And he had the confidence, tried talking to her and everything. You know, the bitch was dirty. You know, the bitch had like 6, 7 STDs. Next thing you know, she going around campus telling the whole damn school that my friend Mike tried to rape her. Nah, that's some bullshit, okay? That's some fucked up shit with women. You gotta be careful with women, okay? Women want they want anybody. They would love for anybody to think that something bad been happening to them, or that a nigga trying to get their pussy or trying to get up all in them and all that shit. They really want that. They want that attention. Okay, they want that. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was 12 years old, 13 years old, some bitch in the 7th grade told me I grabbed her ass, which was a damn lie. That bitch ain't have no ass. Alright, that bitch did not have no ass, okay? I was fucking a grandma instead of her. Alright? Women like that attention. Don't let them get that attention. It's fucked up situation, but it happened. But don't let it happen. Alright? Now, you also have some bitches, like, if you guys go on Instagram, follow Nay Gucci. Yeah, Nay Gucci. Follow that bitch, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you something. That bitch is something else. That bitch, you try to give her, that her Kim Kardashian looking ass will say ain't nobody ever been down there. Now that's a good thing and kind of a bad thing. It's kind of a good thing because she's saying she don't let no random niggas go down there. But it can also be a bad thing because what she could be talking about is that when she goes to the doctor for a checkup, she don't let the doctor go down there. So who knows what kind of smell she got down there. I think my friend Mike said he went down there one time when they was in the library. He did say she kind of had a tuna fish smell. I was like, tuna? I like, with this with or without the crackers? He's like, this was without the crackers. Now, if it was with the crackers, I can go with that because the crackers got flavor, salt and all that, you know? Where he's like, this was without the crackers. Now, if the bitch too had a little hot sauce sent to it, then hell yeah. But you got to be careful about hoes like that too. if they say ain't nobody been down there, that can be some terror right there. All right. And also too, I don't like eating pussy the same age as me. Like, I'm 21, I don't want to eat pussy that's 21. It just don't feel right to me, to be honest. It feel like I'm eating myself. You know? It just don't feel right to me. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. The way women approach dick is different than how we approach pussy. Okay? A woman, she'll suck any old kind of dick, okay? Any age, any size, any width, all that. They not picky about that, which they hold, so they asses better not be picky about that. Alright? But then if they get mad at us for being picky about their pussy, they insecure. And you don't want that. We supposed to be picky about pussy. We just know what we getting ourselves into. If I put my tongue down there and I move up and down like I'm licking a lollipop, I want that shit to be clean. I'm not licking no dirty lollipop. And most of these girls are dirty, and I'm gonna say the white women too. I walk into an apartment off of U of M, man, that was the dirtiest apartment ever. 5 hoes sharing a room. I bet it was some used tampons and some used pads. That was like the worst smell ever into an apartment. Like, that shit was dirty. I told my friend, I was like, man, these hoes you stay with nasty as hell. She was like, hell yeah. I was like, do the apartment always smell like this? She was like, yeah. So you know the apartment smell like that, you damn well know that they pussy smell like that. And that's not what you want. Okay? Like I'm telling y'all, do your inspections, okay? Do your inspections. And also too, you don't want to eat a bitch pussy who's a vegetarian. That's like organic pussy. And organic pussy ain't no good. They say you are what you eat. So if all the bitch eat a salad, broccoli, and carrots, when you go down there and lick it, what you gonna lick? And taste broccoli, salad, and carrots. That's not good. Y'all need to be more aware of the situations you get yourself into. And I mean that. Okay? Because a lot of you betas out there just eat whatever. And that's fucked up. You can't do that. Okay? A lot of you betas can't be doing that. Now, I go to the mall yesterday. I see 2 bitches. I go sit down next one. I start talking. Bitch was saying I was trying to record her. I was like, yeah, this is for my YouTube channel. This fucking dumb privileged bitch gonna say, oh no, thank you. I'm like, first of all, what the bitch needs to know is it wasn't an option. See, don't be afraid to control these hoes, okay? I want to be like, bitch, I own you. What the fuck you talking about? You ain't interested. It's no option. Her friend was damn sure interested because she was like, oh, you fine. She was like, you're fine. So her damn friend was interested, but the bitch wasn't. They was eating chick filler, all right? So if you at the mall and you see 2 bitches eating chick filler, you definitely want that pussy, especially if they had the chicken sandwich deluxe, you know, with the tomatoes and, you know, the lettuce and, you know, the cheese. You definitely want that if a bitch eating chick filler. But the point is, what I'm trying to get to is, y'all niggas need to be more careful. Be more confident, okay? Know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and just, you know, don't be afraid. Like, build your confidence, okay? And inspect your pussy. Just don't go down there like no dumbass. Inspect yourself. See, like, before you buy a car, you get it checked out by a mechanic. Same thing with pussy. Before you eat that, check that shit out by a mechanic, which is yourself. And become PEP certified. Professional eating pussy. Pussy eating professional. Become PEP certified, okay? Get to eat that shit more, get to know it more, get to know the areas more and everything. Draw out a map and become more certified. Like, comment, subscribe, show me to your friends, follow me on the IG. Link is gonna be in the bio. Check out that Gucci nasty ass and inspect your pussy. Alright, fellas. See y'all betas tomorrow.